Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Today we're diving into a topic that I think a lot of people can relate to, relationships. Specifically, we're going to talk about some things that women often struggle with and how we can all be more understanding and supportive partners. Now, I'm not saying these are true for every single woman out there. Everyone is different and unique, but these are some common experiences that we can all learn from. So let's get started. Alright, first up we have emotional sensitivity. This is something that many women experience on a daily basis. It's not just about feeling sad or happy, it's about the depth and range of emotions that can be felt in a single day. And let me tell you ladies, I feel you on this one. Emotional sensitivity can make us more empathetic and understanding towards others. It allows us to connect on a deeper level, to truly feel what someone else is going through. Sometimes it feels like we're riding an emotional roller coaster, am I right? One moment, we're on top of the world, and the next, we're feeling the weight of it. This can be exhausting, but it also means we experience life in a very vivid and intense way. One minute you're laughing, the next you're crying over a commercial about a lost puppy. These sudden shifts can be confusing, but they're also a testament to our capacity to feel deeply and genuinely. It's just how we're wired. Our brains are incredibly complex, and our emotional responses are a part of that complexity. It's not something to be ashamed of, it's something to embrace and understand. And guys, the important thing to remember is that it's not about being too sensitive. It's about recognizing that these emotions are a part of who we are. They make us human, and they make us unique. It's about being understanding and supportive. When you show empathy and support, it strengthens your relationship. It shows that you care and that you're willing to be there through the highs and the lows. So next time your partner is feeling a little overwhelmed, just be there for them. Sometimes all it takes is a listening ear and a comforting presence to make a world of difference. Listen, offer a hug, maybe even a few tissues. These small gestures can mean so much. They show that you're attentive and that you care about their feelings. Trust me, it goes a long way. Building a supportive and understanding relationship is key to navigating the emotional ups and downs together. It's about being there for each other, no matter what. Next up we have overthinking. It's something many of us are all too familiar with. Oh boy, this one's a biggie. Overthinking can take a toll on our mental health and well-being. Women are amazing multitaskers, but sometimes that means our brains are going a mile a minute in a million different directions. We juggle work, family, friends, and personal goals all at once. And you know what that leads to? Overthinking. Our minds can get stuck in a loop, replaying scenarios and worrying about outcomes. We analyze every conversation, every text message, every look. It can be exhausting. We might wonder if we said the right thing or if someone is upset with us. So guys, if your partner is stuck in a thought loop, try to help them break free. Offer a listening ear and a comforting presence. Gently remind them that everything is okay, that they're amazing, and that you're there for them. Sometimes, just knowing someone cares can ease the burden. Sometimes, just hearing those words of reassurance can make all the difference. It can help shift their perspective and bring a sense of calm. Encourage them to take a break, breathe deeply, and focus on the present moment. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques can be incredibly helpful. Suggest activities that can help clear their mind, like journaling, taking a walk, or engaging in a hobby they love. These small steps can make a big difference in managing overthinking. Okay, let's talk about self-doubt. It's something that creeps into our minds, often without us even realizing it. It can start with a small thought, a tiny seed of doubt, and before we know it, it grows into a full-blown belief that we're not good enough. This is a sneaky one because it can be hard to spot from the outside. People might see a confident exterior, but inside, there's a storm of uncertainty and fear. It's like wearing a mask that hides the true feelings underneath. But inside, a lot of women are battling these little voices of self-doubt, telling them they're not good enough, smart enough, or pretty enough. These voices can be relentless, whispering in moments of vulnerability and shouting in times of stress. It's like having a negative committee living in your head. They hold meetings at the worst times, reminding you of every mistake, every flaw, and every shortcoming. It's exhausting and can be incredibly isolating, so how can you help? Be her biggest cheerleader. Your support can make a world of difference. Sometimes all it takes is a kind word or a simple gesture to help her see herself in a more positive light. Celebrate her accomplishments, big and small. Whether she's achieved a major milestone or just made it through a tough day, your recognition can boost her confidence and help drown out those negative voices. Remind her of all the amazing qualities you see in her. Sometimes we all need a reminder of our strengths and the unique things that make us who we are. Your words can be a powerful antidote to self-doubt. A little encouragement can go a long way in silencing those negative voices. By being there for her, you can help her build a stronger, more positive self-image. Together, you can face the silent struggle and come out stronger on the other side. Chapter 4. The Power of Validation, Making Her Feel Seen and Heard. Next up, we have the need for validation. And listen, everyone needs validation sometimes, right? But for women, it can be especially important in a relationship. We want to know that our partners see us, hear us, and appreciate us for who we are. So guys, make an effort to express your appreciation. Tell her how much you care, how beautiful she looks, how much you admire her strength. Those words mean the world. Chapter 5. Physical Vulnerability, Strength and Softness. Alright, let's talk about physical vulnerability. Now, I'm not saying women are weak, not at all. But physically we are often smaller and less muscular than men. And that can make us feel vulnerable, especially in certain situations. So guys, be aware of that. Walk on the outside of the sidewalk, offer her your arm when she's walking in heels, and always prioritize her safety and well-being. It's about showing her that you care and that you're there to protect her. Chapter 6. Navigating Social Pressures, A United Front. Next up we have social pressures. Oh boy, where do I even begin? Women face so much pressure from society to look a certain way, act a certain way, and be a certain way. It's exhausting. So guys, be understanding and supportive, don't add to the pressure, instead be her rock, her safe space. Let her know that you love her for who she is, not who society tells her to be. Alright, let's talk about communication. This one's important for any relationship, but it can be especially tricky for men and women. We communicate differently. Women are often more verbal and emotional, while men tend to be more direct and to the point. The key is to find a way to communicate effectively with each other. Listen actively, ask clarifying questions, and don't be afraid to talk about your feelings. Open and honest communication is the foundation of a strong relationship. Next up, we have the work-life balance. This is a tough one for everyone, but it can be especially challenging for women. We're often expected to be the primary caregivers for our children, while also juggling demanding careers. It's a lot. So guys, be supportive and understanding. Offer to help with household chores, childcare, or anything else that can lighten her load. It's about being a team and sharing the responsibilities. Okay, let's talk about body image. This is a big one, and it's something that a lot of women struggle with. We're constantly bombarded with images of perfect bodies in the media, and it can be hard not to compare ourselves. So guys, be supportive and encouraging. Tell her she's beautiful just the way she is. Focus on her inner qualities, not just her physical appearance. And most importantly, love her for who she is, not who you think she should be. And finally, let's talk about the fear of rejection. This is a common human fear, but it can be especially strong for women. We're often socialized to be people pleasers, and that can make us afraid to put ourselves out there for fear of being rejected. So guys, be empathetic and understanding. Create a safe space for her to be vulnerable and share her feelings without fear of judgment. Let her know that you're there for her, no matter what. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I hope this video has given you some insights into the hearts and minds of women. Remember, every woman is unique, but these are some common experiences that we can all learn from. The most important thing is to be understanding, supportive, and to always communicate with love and respect.